guys, it's Mina, and today in this video I'm going to do a top 10 Disney villains video. And I do have some movie reviews up for some of these videos, and if you want to see them, they'll be linked in the description box. So, I'm going to get started, and the first one I have is Madam Mim from The Sword and the Stone, and I do have a movie review up for that one. It'll be linked down below. The reason Madam Mim is like one of my favorite villains is because she's not, well actually she's just my only favorite villain. I don't like any of the other villains. I mentioned this in my Disney questions tag, and that'll be linked down below as well if you want to see that. So, yeah, I just like her just because she's not really evil. She's just crazy and funny and likes a lot and like things that are bad, not good. Good. I just think she's really crazy, not funny. Funny. She's just like really ugly too. And I like when they make villains really ugly. Like, for instance, if you have a beautiful heroine and then you have an ugly villain, and you have like a handsome hero and then an ugly villain, or sometimes you can have like a handsome villain and an ugly hero or ugly heroine. I don't know, it's just really interesting to see like the opposite, like pretty being evil, or the opposite of ugly being nice. Like that. I don't know, it's just really cool. The next one we have is Gaston. So I have a movie review up from Beauty and the Beast, and I have a movie review up for that one as well. So, the reason Gaston is another one of my top 10 villains is because he is like the opposite of the Beast. He's handsome, compared to the Beast, because the Beast is uglier. I mean, the Beast is ugly. So, the Beast has a heart of gold. Gold, which means he's good to everyone. And then another reason I like, well, here's the thing why Gaston's one of my top 10 villains, sorry. So, the reason Gaston's one of my top 10 villains, even though he's handsome compared to the Beast, he is just very vain compared to the Beast as well, because he's like so into himself, and which is kind of annoying. He's just so into himself and like talks about himself constantly. He's just like he's just so full of himself. And thinks he's more important than like a hideous beast and stuff, and then he like gets in a jealous rage. Right, so that's why he's one of my top 10 villains, even though I like how he's handsome, but in the inside he's like really vain. But I like how the Beast is ugly and he's just has a good heart. So that's what I like, is like two opposite people that look the outside like different. Like one person's ugly that has a good heart, and then one person that's handsome or beautiful has a vain heart. Like that. I think I've made my point. Yeah, sorry. The next one would have to be Madame Medusa. I just think she's really crazy because she's like too lazy to find something herself. So she has to like get like a little kid to do something. I like how she's really ugly too, along like with the other villains. And she'll do like, she's like very greedy and just completely nuts, and is obsessed about getting like a certain like jewel or something, and won't give up till she gets it. There's it. And I do have a link, actually I do have two film comparisons / a film comparison on this movie, The Rescuers, and its sequel at the same time, and I have two reviews up because one had bad lighting, and I will link both of them down below if you guys are interested in those. The next one would have to be Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. I don't know, it's just really cool, like how she like shoots out fire, and then she's like well, it's kind of ridiculous. Well, here's the thing about Maleficent. The thing I think is ridiculous is how she harshly puts a curse on a princess for not being invited to a party. That seems kind of harsh. But I do think it is kind of hurtful even if she didn't get invited. But she had a right not to be invited because she's cruel. But the reason she's my top 10 is because she can turn into a dragon, and she can cause, like, fires. I don't know, it's just really interesting, even though I don't like that stuff, but it's just really interesting. The next one of my top 10 would have to be the Wicked Queen from Snow White. Alright, the reason the Wicked Queen is one of my top 10, number 5, yeah, so she's number 5. The Wicked Queen from Snow White is number 5 on my list, because, I don't know, I like how she, like, is so obsessed with being, like, the most beautiful in the land. And she'll do anything just to keep it that way, like, even get rid of her stepdaughter. Even though I don't like people who are in a jealous rage, even though I don't like it when people go in a jealous rage and will do something stupid like kill somebody just to be like the most fair or something. That's really harsh. But it makes the story more interesting. That's what I think. Just because like she'll go from being beautiful to turn ugly just to get rid of Snow White. I don't know. I just really think it's interesting. The next one would have to be Mother Gothel from Tangled. The reason she's number 6 on my list is because I like how she will do anything to stay like young and beautiful, like even keep a flower for herself, and even use like Rapunzel's hair to keep her young. And like keep her locked up and like trick her. I just like how she tricks her into thinking the outside world's dangerous. It's because like I like how she tricks her into thinking the outside world is dangerous just so she can keep her inside to keep her young and beautiful. Beautiful, because she's like, that's the only thing she uses Rapunzel's hair for, is to keep her young and beautiful. The next one would have to be Scar from The Lion King. The reason Scar is another one of my top 10 is because I like how he'll do anything to get what he wants. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention about Mother Gothel. I like how she will do anything to like stay young and beautiful, even like hide a flower that has magic powers from everybody, but and keep it for herself. And one thing I like about Scar is he will do anything to get what he wants, and even though I hate villains, he just like will do anything, even like kill his brother, which is really sad, or his nephew, just to get like his way. Okay, so just to get his way, because he'll so obsessed. I like those villains who are so obsessed with something that they will do whatever they can to get it. Yeah, even like get rid of somebody or kidnap them. The next one, number 8, would have to be Jafar. Same thing with Jafar, is that I like how he like will do anything to just get what he wants, and he won't just give up. Like even he'll like kidnap a princess, or let me think. He'll kidnap a princess and try to get rid of like a boy, or like a sultan, just to get like them out of his way, and he'll do like anything just to be the most powerful person ever. Number 9 would have to be Stepmother from Cinderella. The reason she's number 9 on my list is because she's like, I like those villains that are completely jealous of one person's like appearance. Because, like, for instance, Cinderella's stepmother is jealous of Cinderella's beauty, and she will do anything to keep anyone from falling for her, and she's just, like, so jealous because her daughters are completely ugly compared to Cinderella, and she'll, like, try anything, like, make the prince fall in love with her daughters, and then she'll try to, like, make her all dirty just to make her ugly. Another one, number 10, would have to be Ursula from The Little Mermaid. The reason Ursula's number 10 on my list is because I like how she hates like everything, is because I like how she'll go like anything like, okay, so I like how she will go and get revenge on Ariel's and her family for banning her from the palace, and I like how she'll get revenge on Ariel and her family for banning her from the palace. Like she'll like kidnap Ariel and try to turn her into like a little weed thingy, She'll try to like she'll do the same to her father, and she'll try to get rid of her. She'll just do anything to get what she wants. And I don't know, I find that interesting with villains. Okay, so those are my top 10 Disney villains. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this was long. I was a little bit like pausing half the time, so I apologize. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video soon. Bye.